Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. This is a new video. It's been a while since I did a makeup tutorial. I'd like to say thank you to anyone who took time to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get into the video. My skin, and I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. Guys, to be honest, it's very dirty and I can't show you guys, okay? But I'll put the picture on the screen for you guys to see the primer I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and powder my face down. I like to go in with a powder to because I have dry skin, and this helps keeps the makeup last long, so yeah, I am going to go ahead and use the Benign Banana powder, and this is in the shade Clay 3. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to go ahead and use that to powder my face, and if you do this before foundation, it helps your makeup look flawless. Honestly, anytime I do this technique, I don't really go in with a lot of foundation. I go in with a small amount of foundation. Go in with a lot of foundation because this has already covered up a lot of my scars, or how do I call it, imperfections on my face, and I don't go in with a lot of powder, okay? I just dab in and then dab it off at the back of my hand like that, and then apply it all over my face. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use the Mary Kay foundation. I don't know if you can see that, everything is so blurred. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the Mary Kay foundation, and this is in the shade Bronze 2. Bronze 2 is in the shade Bronze 2. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my face. I'm going to put it at the back of my hand, and this is what I have. So I'm going to apply that, take that on the brush and then apply that on my face, gently dabbing it on like that. So I'm first blending it at the center of my face before I drag it out, because if I start here, a lot of products are going to go here, and that is going to be very, very messy. Okay, that is going to be very messy. So I'm just starting here and then work my way out. So foundation is on now, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and go over with the beauty blender, and this is going to even every stroke, blend it out properly, even everything out on the face, and also soak up any excess product on the face. So this helps smoothens everything out. After I use the brush, I like to go over with the beauty blender to even everything out completely. So foundation is done. Next step, I'm going to go ahead and conceal with the exclusive concealer. This concealer dries down very matte and is in the shade Karachi 3. I don't know if you can see that, but this is in the shade Karachi. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that on my face. To go ahead and apply that on the high point of my face. This concealer dries down very, very matte, and if you don't blend it out quickly, it dries down and it becomes very, very hard, difficult to blend it out. So I'm going to focus that here and here as well. To blend it out, I'm going to go in with my brush. I'm first going to go in with my brush before I go over with the beauty blender. That is how I like to apply my makeup. I don't know, I feel like it's more faster. I'm going to go over with the beauty blender to even everything out. So next step, I'm going to go ahead and cream contour. Okay, so for cream contour, I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Dark Choco or Dark Cocoa, I don't know. I'm going to go in with the brush I used to blend out my concealer, because we have like a tad bit of concealer on it. It's going to make blending very easy. So I'm going to go in with that and then kind of sweep it in a little bit. You know, we don't want too much. Now going over with a beauty blender again, I'm going to use that to blend everything out properly to get rid of any harsh line. As you can see, we have harsh lines all over the place. Look at this harsh line over there. I'm going to blend in between the concealer and then the contour to get rid of any harsh line. I'm going to go ahead and set everything in place. So to do that, I'm going to go in with this palette right here. This is the Zickle palette, and I'm going to go in with the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one. And for the brush, I'm using the Colorbox Cosmetics brush. For the rest of the face, I'm going to dip into this one right here, which is closer to my skin tone. So next step, I'm going to go ahead and bake. And to bake, I'm using the Nars light reflecting setting powder. It's very loose, like it's very loose, and I like the texture of it. And yeah, it brightens, it's very light as well, and it brightens under the eyes very well. So I'm not going to bake for long. I'm going to go ahead and dust off this area, you know, and leave the under eyes alone. So yeah, and then go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to put you guys on time lapse right now and then do my brows, and I'll be right back. So this is the brows done. Honestly, it looks too dark, but I'll tone it down with the powder. But right now I'm going to go ahead and conceal underneath the brows. I went ahead and set my lid with the concealer. I'm so sorry about the lighting situation. The sun just came out like unexpected. Anyways, I went ahead and set my lid with some concealer, and I went over with a little bit of powder to set it in place. So now moving on to the eyeshadow makeup. So before anything else, I like to go in with a lighter shade of powder or eyeshadow, and I like to set my brow bone with it before I even go in with my crease shade. So I'm going to dip into this one right here. This is light, from the Eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use that to set the brow bone. So for my crease shade, I'm going to dip into this brown right here from my Eyeshadow palette. This one right here. This is more on the lighter side. So if you have any eyeshadow palette that has that color, you can go ahead and use that. So I'm going to focus that right here. I'm going to start from the outer V of the eyes, or outer third of the eyes, anyhow you want to call it, and then go in circular motions and blend my way in a little bit. Not all the way in though. I'm going to kind of go in this direction. So I'm going to go in back and forth. So for the lid shade, I'm going to go in with this 2 orange shade. This is a lighter one and this is the deeper one. So I'm first going to go in with this one at the inner corners and then this one at the center part. I'm going to apply some powder to catch any fallout. So I'm applying the dark brown shade at the outer third of the eyes. Next step, I'm going to set my contour, and I'm using this one right here. This one right here. This is too dark. Maybe I'm going to mix the two. I'm going to do the under eyes, and for that I'm using a dark brown eyeliner. And for the lower part, I'm going to smudge the dark brown eyeshadow underneath the eyes. Some mascara. So I'm going to apply some falsies off camera and I'll be right back. So I'm back with my lashes on. The eyes is pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and dust off the powder here. The lighting has changed again, but anyways, for blush, I'm going to go in with this one right here. I'm going to be mixing this two right here. And this combo is... So I went ahead and then set the rest of my face. And yeah, guys, I think this is the completed look. This is the look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. Turn on your post notification bell, that way you get notified whenever I upload a new video, and hopefully guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.